Hello, Soldierboy here, and welcome to the channel schedule for this coming week. Now, I'm going to start the schedule off with a little bit different. I did say I put a post out earlier in the week saying, look, been a bit silent this week, had a few things to deal with. So, we had the appointment at the physio, which was the final appointment as part of the SCS pathway, which is the spinal cord stimulator, and it didn't quite go the way I expected. Let's put it that way. Basically, my back isn't strong enough to have the surgery now, which for those that have been in the channel a while know that the surgery is our kind of last resort. There's nothing else they can do for the CRPS without other than this spinal cord stimulator. We've tried everything else, nothing's worked. So this is kind of like the last resort. And to then be told you can't have it now, when was expecting to have it in spring next year, is kind of a massive blow. What they have said is they're giving us some things to do to try and strengthen the back, but because it's been left for 5 years, and no one's bothered to help me with the back. They've all been focused on the foot and the CRPS. There's no guarantee we can get it strong enough to have the spinal cord stimulator. Now, this wasn't mentioned before now, and it's the kind of appointment where you speak to someone and leave and think, I wish I'd seen them 5 years previous, because we may be in a different position. So there's now a chance we may not be allowed to have it, which does really hinder any type of normality, because there's no real recovery, but some sort of normality coming back. And that's what I've been trying to deal with in my head all week. Hence why I've been a bit silent, to be fair. It's just, it wasn't what I expected, and it's now something I have to deal with. We're going to throw ourselves into the exercises, try and get it as strong as we can, and then it's down to them to decide whether or not we're going to be able to have it or not. There are some issues. So at the minute, I tend to fall occasionally, mainly because the foot gives way or it doesn't work correctly. And that's that also something that I don't want to happen, because once you have the stimulator in your back, the leads are connected to the nerves. If you fall over, the leads can move, and that could then throw the whole thing off anyway. Um, so, yeah, there's a combination of things, but all we can do now is throw ourselves into the physio. We've got an appointment in about 3 weeks' time to see how we're getting on. The exercises are quite basic, but I'll do what I can to make it work, and hopefully we can get the back strong enough. But I don't know the time frame in terms of how long we've got to get it good enough, because it won't be forever. There will be a point they say, look, enough's enough. Or kind of what stage we need to get to. All I can do is try. It does, like I say, mean our plans for next year have changed a little bit. I was hoping to have the surgery in spring. That's now not going to happen. So we kind of just need to focus back up and wait and see. Essentially, we still don't know when or if this will take place. So it does throws your head off quite a lot, to be fair. But it is what it is. I can't change it now. That it's the appointment we needed. But I kind of thought, because the final appointment in this pathway, I thought we were golden. I thought, this will be perfect. We'll do a few exercises, see what we can and can't do, and then we're laughing. And yeah, didn't quite turn out that way. But yeah, I'm trying to I'm getting my head around it. It's just been a tough week trying to understand it and see where we go from here, kind of thing. So that's that bit out of the way. I did say I'd update you, so that's the update. Back to this coming week. Now, half term is done. It finishes Friday just gone. So we're back to normal. So we have Mafia, 3 streams of Mafia next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we have 2 streams of RoadCraft's DLC, which is the rebuild one. We're still on the first of the 2 maps of the DLC. We've got 2 streams of that, Tuesday and Thursday. The week after this coming week, if that makes sense, the 18th of November, we've got the DLC to Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is a free DLC no one expected. But that is out the following week, and we'll look to do that when we hit that as well. I don't know if we'll finish Mafia this week. I don't really know kind of how long it is or anything. We'll see how we go. Same as RoadCraft. I can't see us finishing it this week, but we'll see how we go. But we do have Ghost of Yotai to start once we finish something. So we'll figure it out as we go. But that's it. That's it for this week. There's no episodic content because I haven't had a chance to do any recording during the half term. And I know it's been a very long 2 weeks. It wasn't my intention to have 2 weeks of no streaming. It's just kind of the way it's worked out, and it's not really a good thing for the channel. We've lost lots of momentum. We've lost subscribers. We've, left, right, and centre. That's going to happen. It's just one of those things. But we'll come back as we always do and just crack on. I'm hoping to have the episodic content back for the following week. I may be able to get something out this week at some point, but I'm not guaranteeing it within the schedule, if that makes sense. But we'll do what we can. We've got Far Cry 6 to start at some point as well, episodically. We're still continuing with Wreckfest. I need to get it back. SnowRunner as well. And I'm missing one, aren't I? And Metal Gear Solid 2. That's the one. Oh, there's one more. But enough of me yabbering on. A massive thank you guys for the last couple of weeks and sticking by us. It's been tough, but we're getting there. We just need to reapply ourselves and kind of, in my head, stop thinking that it's not going to happen, because there is still a chance. That's kind of what I've got to try and do, I think. But a massive thanks to you guys. Here comes the schedule, and hopefully we'll see you on a live stream very soon.